We are live. What is happening? For a second day in
What's
a
up?
row, I
What's
just
up?
never thought this would be possible.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this.
A very long time indeed. I'm also quite
Yeah,
sick of FPL, if I'm being perfectly honest.
we've
Which is
done
why
this.
none of us are playing. At least I'm not playing competitive leagues this year because I don't have the patience or the bandwidth for it. But
Yeah, I mean,
uh, this
I've never played,
this year
so
is
I'll be
hmm, this year is more of a, what do
chilling.
you call, like a chill situation, and like taking it as it comes. More
That's basically the story of all our lives.
or less, more or less. Actually, you know what? Shall we just get started and shall we just like put together? Actually, can you share your screen
In that,
with the FPL teams? Oof, I have a massive headache. I don't know where this has come from.
you see the screen.
Yes, I do see it.
Oh wait, sorry, this is mine. Just 1 second.
Well, okay, everybody copy Akshay's FPL squad.
Yeah, go for it. Where is it? Oh,
Glasses
tab. Okay, got it.
board.
1 second. Close this.
All right, 55 minutes to the deadline. Do we? So this is. I think we're going to keep this fairly free
Short and
flowing.
sweet.
I think. Yeah.
Short and
I
sweet as
mean,
well.
I'd say
If
the
you
pod
want.
yesterday also was pretty breezy. I don't think we ever like it was. It felt like we were dragging on. So we do short and sweet well.
All right, so this is the squad that has been
Okay.
auto
This.
picked when we set it up.
I can't see on it, bro. Can you zoom a
Yeah.
little bit?
Zoom in, dude.
The
Go
better?
zoom in some more.
One more, one more.
This is like he's
Enhance,
calling for runs.
enhance,
Please,
enhance.
one more, another. Look, I think that's fairly clear, right?
Yeah, so this team has been
So
auto picked by the computer when we set up, or
the
reset up
league,
our
yeah.
account and stuff. Yeah.
Do you know what our team is called this year?
What?
Isn't isn't it the same name?
No, we changed the name.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
What a guy! When you've been you're on the thing, I ended up changing the name. Uh,
What is it called?
You can change it
let's
again,
see.
right?
Yeah, we can.
But what is it called?
Where's the name?
You'll have to check it in the points
I have to check
table.
it in like a league
Homepage.
code.
In the pick team, consistent
Oh, the
upload.
oh, what's happening? Wait a minute.
Actually,
Consistent
everyone on the
upload
whoever
level.
is the one people rather. Wow, this is a great evening. This is turning out to be. The one person watching us will be very confused as to what is happening. Uh,
Probably
That's
is.
okay.
But
okay,
if that person knows us, then he or she's probably not confused at all.
possibly is one of the one person watching us one of us.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
No, nobody loves us, dude. Sad reality. Anyway, uh, so yeah, let us eventually begin like setting this team. Wow, that
yeah,
is
let's do
that's a
that.
lot. That's a lot of money in goalkeepers. Now, okay, fine. I guess considering it's Tushar is the only one who's watching, and we could help him set his FPL squad up because he is starting from scratch. So, bro,
Oh
this stream is all about you, dude.
It's all for you,
It's
rather.
all for you. It's
oh
like
yeah.
Just cut, copy, paste, basically.
don't yeah, just like okay. So
Okay, can we change the name to Hanging by a Thread?
why hanging by a thread, dude?
Because that's what United is.
Oh, God.
But our
We
team
have to talk
jersey
about.
is Newcastle, no?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it?
that's nice. Oh yeah.
It was, yeah, last season.
All right, but let's start. I mean, we'll change it to hanging by a thread. But in terms of goalkeepers, that's a lot of money for goalkeepers,
Yeah,
guys. I don't think
let's remove
that's.
some. Oh,
Let's
let's remove
begin.
both rather.
Yeah, I don't.
Should I remove both or
Um,
keep either one?
no,
Ward
remove
and
both.
Sanchez for DK. But Sanchez, I don't think is a good idea. Ward, yeah.
Ward and Sanchez. I think Ward makes sense because Ward is cheap, right?
Yeah.
We can have both, because both are
Hmm.
quite cheap. Ward is a 4 million, and I think Sanchez is 4.5. So we could have both on the team.
I had actually selected Ward and Raya.
Uh-huh. That makes sense.
Raya's
It's
an
actually a great.
exception.
No, because Raya's opening six fixtures are pretty damn good.
Who do they have? Leicester, then United, Fulham, Everton, and Crystal Palace.
Hmm. I would. I think Raya's got decent fixtures.
Yeah. But first game week, who would you play then? Raya.
First game week,
Yeah.
you would probably play Raya, I think. But Raya opening is what he. Brentford play whom on the opening day?
Leicester,
West Ham.
right?
Sorry, Leicester. They play each other
I
this
actually,
morning.
yeah. So we get. I'd say put Ward and Raya and pick from one of those two.
Yeah. Then you don't spend much on GKs, right? You just
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you're right.
I
the
think you have to wait for like 2-3 weeks to see what teams are letting goals in and what teams are defensively strong.
yeah. I think after the first 2 3 weeks, you're right. You get a fair idea of who to keep and who not to.
Yeah. That's a lot
Yeah,
of Chelsea defenders, dude.
Yeah, that's
So
like.
Cosmo has a point. Hi Cosmo, you're back. You're our most loyal viewer
Yeah,
this season
every time I post it in the
so far.
Discord, he joins immediately. He's just like, yeah, coming.
Yeah,
I'm
so
there.
he pointed out that Loris is a good choice, but I think he's expensive.
Yeah, I
So
think Lloris is what 5.5. Yeah, he's 5.5.
yeah, he's 5.5. So I don't know if you want to have an expensive keeper, he's a good choice. But we've always been going.
If you want an expensive keeper, wouldn't you just go for an Allison or a Mendy or like a, I don't know, the Man
I
City
think
guy?
I think Lloris has a lot more saves per game
Saves,
than
yeah.
either of the other two because those boys just Allison and Edison are basically spectators for most of the game. They're called into action every now and then, but I think if you were to
But
average
you'll
it
get
out,
that
I think
clean sheet. I think you'll get that clean sheet, right?
yeah, no, but you'll
This
get
is
the
a
clean,
bonus
you'll get the
game.
six. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
bonus is what you're chasing. So, which is why people tend to go with like the cheaper keepers because they face a lot of shots, and even though they don't keep a clean sheet, they still rack up like what 6 7 points anyway.
Uh,
So,
Because of the number of saves that they have.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think are we sticking with Raya and what? Do you want to switch Raya out to another 4.5? I would.
But who are the options?
I could go. We could go Bernd Leno at Fulham. We could go.
Do you think he'll start?
Well, I think Leno's going to start for sure. I think Leno,
But they
Sanchez.
but they also have
What's Jose Sa this year? Is he 5 million?
he's 5. Yeah.
Okay. Um, let's look at the 4.5s. It's
Yeah, I've
I
done
think
that.
so. Yeah, so Nick Pope is starting for Newcastle, so that's out of the way. Let's let's come back to keepers. We'll see if we're unable to fit some unable to budget around them in some time. We need to do some heavy surgery on the back five though.
Yeah, totally.
yeah, I
But let's move
wouldn't
all
put
of them for
any
now.
Chelsea defense right now. Maybe James, but even that, I'd wait. Again, I'd wait to see how the Chelsea team performs before
Hmm.
picking Chelsea defense in FPL.
So yeah, I mean,
But yeah, James might be a good pick if you are looking at Chelsea assets. But I think like nailed on, you probably have to have TA,
Yeah, TA for sure.
and
And that goes without saying.
like that's almost like if you look at the ownership, TA and Cancelo are like 70% owned by everybody. It's scary.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's like the template team would have TA, Cancelo, and then the other three guys are your differentiators.
Yeah.
Yeah, TA is at 60 and Cancelo's at 45%.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but who are the other guys now?
Let me add Cancelo as
Uh,
well.
okay, so we've got Cancelo in. We've got Alexander Arnold in. I would keep Perisic. I don't know if he's fit to start in this season, but I would definitely keep Perisic up there.
Okay.
Are you sure about Perisic?
Yeah, for sure. I think he's going to be Conte's like he's practically playing as a left winger for Spurs. So
Yeah, I mean,
he's
I
going
thought
to
he
be
was
up.
a midfielder, no?
Yeah, I mean he's playing left wing back. He kind of so he
Okay.
can play as a winger. He's one of those players that's out of position, so which is why he's so in demand. Because when he gets going, it's going to be like
Tricky to stop him.
yeah, it's good. It's going to be like he's going to start jumping in price. So let's
Yeah.
keep Perisic in for now.
Okay. So then let's go to a 4 million or 4.5 million. Just to
4 million.
see.
I would put Neko Williams.
Neko Williams, yeah. Everybody's getting him.
Nailed on
Yeah,
starter at 4 million
yeah.
is great, right?
Nako Williams.
Neko.
Uh, and yeah, so Neko Williams is the 4 million. Do we
And do we want a
want to?
4.5 or another 4? Maybe
If you
get
take
a
White,
Arsenal.
maybe a 4.5. Yeah. If you take White, you might get 4.5. But that'll be a lot on defense. I mean, that'll be 0.5 extra on defense. You could put him in and see that if you need it later, then change him out.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Okay. Now, who are we going for in
Midfield.
midfield? So
Salah,
why do we have
Salah.
Ben? Why do we have Ben White when we can go for like a Johnny or a Justin?
Yeah, Justin's a good option. We'll
Yeah,
come back
so-
to the defense. I'll keep him empty
Okay.
for now, and then
Cool,
we'll
cool.
come back to him.
All right.
So for our midfield, Salah for sure.
Salah nailed on. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oops, sorry. Should we get Saka in as the second, or do we want to go heavy on midfield and?
Saka. Actually, you know what? Who are your absolute essentials in this team, dude? Like we
That's what you
need.
want to go with 3 premiums or 2 premium? 3 premium or 2 premium?
I would see. I would if I were building a team. Salah is essential. Trent is essential. Cancelo is essential. One of the Spurs two is essential. So it depends on
Yeah.
if you
So do
pick
we want
Kane,
Son or do we
Kane or
want
Son.
Kane?
Kane is a notoriously slow starter in the Prem, right? That's the only reason I don't want to go for him now.
But he's playing well I think this season. I mean, last season he didn't do well because
No,
I
but
didn't get-
naturally, he does you know the joke that Kane doesn't score in August,
obviously.
right?
Yeah.
So then what do you want to go Haaland?
I don't want to go Haaland.
I mean, I don't think Haaland's a
I
good
think
option,
Haaland at West Ham is going to be a little more tricky than most other places. Like I
The
mean,
thing
I was
is, to change
I would-
out a premium player later is very.
no. I mean, if you want to stick with Haaland in game week 2, because I think Haaland has Bournemouth in game week 2, and I think there he could run right. So
Yeah, there I think they
If
can
you-
just pass the ball and bang it in.
yeah. So I would get Kane in for the first game week, and seeing how he does, you can swap him out to a Haaland in the second game week.
later on.
Yeah, because it's an easier swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 1-for-1 swap. Yeah.
Mm. Raheem Sterling, do
Do you
we?
do you want to
Do,
have a Kane and a Son? Would that be too Tottenham heavy?
no, I mean we'll have three. We'll fit. Those are like most of the heavy hitters anyway. So if we get the three of them, um, I mean it could work out, but I guess we end up like really shorting midfield in that sense.
Yeah, then I mean your whole team goes off balance then, right?
Yeah, like that's way too much. But I know there's an argument being made for the five at the back because people have gone what you're seeing right now. Those four plus Reece James as the fifth, and they've gone three in midfield, which is
Salah,
uh, Salah,
Saka.
Son, and Son.
Bailey also. Bailey also some people have put.
Yeah, Bailey also has gone as
People are getting
mm,
Bailey. Yeah.
Leon Bailey's looked good in preseason, so wouldn't be a bad shout. But the 5-3-2, the template 5-3-2 is
The most popular this season
yeah. So I
to
think
begin with. Yeah.
so. Oh yeah. So what they've gone with, you've got the two Liverpool fullbacks, Trent and Robertson, which is a good shout. Trippier, Cancelo, James as the three. Bailey, Salah, and Saka in the three in midfield, and Jesus and Kane as your two strikers. With Sanchez on the bench, Da Silva. I don't know where he's from. Is he from? I think he's from Forest. Andreas and Archer. That can be any of the 4.5s.
Right. Yeah, Pereira is going to be a starter for sure. And he's looking good.
But I don't know if I want a
Pereira
team, a second promoted team guy.
as
Let's say
what?
Pereira's Fulham, right?
Yeah,
But
but he's a
but he's
great
cheap.
4.5.
He's a great cheap asset to have on the team.
Pereira's what? Midfield.
Midfield.
No, then
He
yeah.
pretty, he, made, he pretty much plays Bruno's role at
If he's a starter, then it'll be good if someone gets injured or something. Then Pereira comes.
Hmm. So, but yeah, Pereira I think is going to be like he's playing an attacking midfielder role at Fulham, so he's going to be on the ball a lot. He's going to be making those runs. So he's a good 4.5 to own because I think the fact that he was at United as a 4.5 and then he ended up just going to Fulham, everyone lucked out. So I would, yeah, I'd pick Pereira as the go-to 4.5 option in midfield. Now Bernardo is not. None of the others are going to make it there.
No.
Do we make a case for Callum Wilson in forward?
Until he gets injured.
Yeah, I mean Callum Wilson always
Yeah.
starts the season on fire,
That
and
is
it's
very
like
true.
they have a fixture up against Nottingham Forest. So I don't know. That's something you'd usually bank Callum Wilson to score in.
He's a good option.
Let's keep Callum Wilson in there for now. Then who else have we got?
We need a good midfielder, right? Should we get Saka in or Madison?
We need an Arsenal striker in there, right? We either need an Arsenal midfielder or an Arsenal striker. Like currently in my own FPL team, I have two Arsenal players, and that's in my opinion, one player too many. So
Yeah, I've gone with Sterling. This Jesus as my Arsenal player in my team.
yeah, Jesus makes sense. Like Jesus is a smart buy.
Yeah, and he's going to start for sure and hopefully convert some goals.
Yeah, I think Jesus is going to be their focal point for the attack. So it remains to be seen. Now, with everybody else, so there's the thing with if we go, I think this team ends up being a 4-4-2. What we're looking at right now, or is it a 4-3-3? It looks like a 4-4-2, right?
4-4-2.
We don't.
4-4-2 is
Yeah.
good.
So let's fill up the rest. So how much budget do we have left?
31.
31 million. So that and 5 positions to fill. Let's put a 4.5 defender in for Koulibaly is, and I think we can get Justin in there for now.
Do that.
So we've got James Justin in there. Now,
Should, an option could be Kulusevski also.
ooh, that's a good shot. Kulusevski is what, 8 million?
8. If you don't want to
He's
spend
8.
too much on,
Oh,
if you don't want to
that's
spend too
actually.
much on it, he's a good option.
Kulusevski is. Oof, but I don't know where he'll play. This new Spurs positioning, I don't know. I mean, would you have Kulusevski over Son or Kane though? Unless you want to
If you
accommodate.
don't
I
want to
think
go too heavy on these guys, then Kulusevski is the next best option after
I
Son.
would put a 8 million rated Man City player in there. Like, look at Man City's 8 millions. Is Foden 8 million? I would have Foden ahead of Kulusevski.
But given City's Pep rule, do you think he'll start?
To start the season, I think Foden is relatively safe. Down the line, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm still. I would go Mahrez or Foden because Jesus and what's his name? Jesus and oh my God, Zinchenko as well as Sterling have left the club, so they're going to need players to come through on the wings and play.
Okay, fair enough.
They were saying Odegaard.
He's actually a good shot.
Odegaard is actually really good, dude. Odegaard is like a sleeper. Everyone's yeah, he takes free kicks. I don't know if he's on pens. Who's going to be on pens for Arsenal? Yet to be seen.
I don't think they've.
I think it's Saka, right?
Saka takes pens, yeah, as far as I know.
No, I saw some reports saying that they selected Saka to take 10 pens.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Saka takes pens.
oof. So Saka on pens.
Oh, Kramer saying maybe Jesus is on pens.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know right now, right? So that's the thing.
They've not updated it, have they? No. It's still the old squad, I think.
Ward is the Leicester #1, right? Like, that's for sure. That's something we know for certain.
Is he though?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, he is.
Like, if Ward is.
Do we want Odegaard or do we want ESR?
I'd go Odegaard. Odegaard is captain, so he's going to start.
So we have 12 to fill with 2 spots.
Mm-hmm.
Who's another option? Who's a good? Should we get ASM?
ASM is no, I don't. He's too hot and cold. I need for 6.5. He's too much. I would not be comfortable with ASM.
Or do we go for Rashford maybe?
Rashford. Rashford at 6.5 is a good shout, dude. I had him in my squad, but I just don't know what Rashford will turn up. But Rashford would be a good experiment to try at 6.5.
What about Hwang?
Wangi Chan, I think is there. I don't think he's going to start. I think they're trying to sell him as well. It's not. I don't think it's going to work out. So I would not stick with Wangi Chan.
Or should we go with what's his face? Leon Bailey.
Bailey makes sense. Bailey at a 5.5 is something we should highly consider.
5.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I
Yeah,
would play.
you take Bailey.
I play Leon Bailey. Yeah.
And then we have 7 left with us.
7 million, and what position do we have left to fill?
Dude, what
Oof.
if you get like a 4.5 striker? Okay.
No, I think what we can do here, dude. I'm sorry to try to cut you off. We can swap out Foden for Grealish, and put that money as Jesus money.
That could work.
No.
Or if you want to put Sun in,
Mm-hmm.
you can do it. Even you can get Jesus and Sun.
And remove Wilson. I
Yeah,
have I have that. I've done that.
remove Wilson, put Greenwood or someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Put
who do we
Sun in
remove? Foden.
for Odegaard. Or Foden.
We won't have
Who was
enough
the more?
money.
Yeah, Sun. Sorry.
We'll have to remove 2 million from somewhere.
So you'll have to remove 2 million from Odegaard only. And put a 4.5 there. Because this is what my team is. But I don't know
Yeah,
who's a good 4.5.
Sam Greenwood, I think, is probably the best bet we have, guys.
who's Sam Greenwood?
Or whatever, the Greenwood kid from Leeds, because I think
Yeah,
he
but
actually
he's
plays.
on your, but he's here. Your
Yeah,
midfield,
wait,
your striker.
wait, striker? Like, what are we? I'm sorry, I just checked out there for a second. What
We're
do?
looking for a midfielder at 4.5.
Oh no,
4.5
that becomes too much in my opinion.
We
Like
could go for
that
Sean
really
Longstaff.
But you've managed to put Kane, Jesus, Son,
no.
Salah,
Mhm.
Bay.
But how? So what positions you play? Three in midfield, is it? Go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you play Son, Salah, Bailey, and you play 4-3-3 is what I'm saying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five actually. Also, you play 5-3-2 in that scenario. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
But
5-3-2.
but do
Yeah.
we want to play Neco Williams?
Yeah, we play Neco Williams. He's going to start.
So who do I
Start.
pick as a 4.5?
Actually, that becomes a
Wings?
dodgy 4.5. I would rather go for a fully premium five at the back if I were to play five at the back, right? Like I'd want Reece James. I'd want.
But then you won't be able to fit Son in there. That's something.
Yeah.
Unless you take off even Bailey and make him a 4.5.
No. Then we have nothing. Like we have, that's a high risk, high reward situation because then you'll be playing what 5-2-3. Not even a formation.
5-3-2.
Can you play 5-2-3? No.
5-3-2.
I mean, you can pause. It is possible, is it not?
Is it? Let me
Yeah.
try. Oh, it is possible.
It is possible. So 5-2-3, yeah. But that, I mean, midfield is where you're going to get your points, dude. Like assists and goals come from midfield. So doing that to yourself is, yeah, it's quite, yeah. So Neto at 5.5 is what Cosmo says, and that actually makes a whole lot of sense because Neto at
Yeah, I have
5.5.
Neco on my team.
So do I. I have Neto in mine. I have made provisions for Diego Dallo in mine as a 4.5
Is he
because
good?
he's the starting right back for United at the moment. So I would, yeah, that's something to consider.
But that'd be 1 million less.
So we need a
And then-
4.5.
Okay,
Who
if you
should we
put
get?
if you put Neto in the midfield there, then where would you take out 1 million from? No, I don't think
We'll have to take out from Perisic.
Ronaldo or Fernandes are going to score the first game. Maybe I don't know if Ronaldo will play, dude. Edward from Crystal Palace.
Oh, Edward is also great. Like it's a good signing. I think we're all sleeping on Palace, but tonight we're going to get punished by them because
Yeah,
they're
I
that
think Edward's a
Edward is
good
what?
option.
Defender or like a what is it?
Forward.
Forward.
Edward is a forward. Yeah,
What is he? 4.5.
I think he's no, he's a
No,
five. He's at
he's
5 million.
oh, 1 minute. He's a 5.5. But they have crappy fixtures.
Then just
Arsenal,
oh
Liverpool,
yeah, he's got pretty
and
bad
City in
fixture.
the span of 4 games.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Crystal Palace gonna get thumped in their first 5 games.
So
Grima says
what are we doing,
Palace is
guys?
dark horse, it seems. Good dude. Unless Patrick Vieira himself comes on and plays. I don't think so.
Hey, no, dude. I mean, Palace last season beat Arsenal 3-0. Right? Like, let's not shit on Palace.
Do we want to downgrade Perisic?
Or
No,
just
I
remove
would
Son,
keep,
dude.
I'd keep Perisic.
Just remove Son and put somebody else, I guess.
Yeah, I think Son is really screwing with this team, dude.
Should we put
Otherwise, the
Madison?
balance is off, right?
No, actually, you know what? I would actually play Sterling or you play Mount there because Everton's predicted lineup looks awful. Half their team is injured,
Mount's a
and
good
we have
option.
nobody from Everton. So, sorry, from Chelsea.
Justin, right? Oh, Chelsea.
And he's from Leicester, not from Everton.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. What do you call it?
Like
Do
that.
we
We
go
have
Sterling?
3 mil too.
Sterling's
Three
forward,
minutes.
right?
No, he's a midfielder.
Yeah, in this game he's a midfielder.
Then yeah, he could come in. Then you also have 1 million in the bank.
Yeah. Swap Sterling out for Mount because I think.
No, that does it. We don't have any money.
But what Koulibaly is how much? No, why do you bring Koulibaly back? What happened to
Yeah,
Justin?
right.
Oh, my bad.
But hey, like, how much is James?
James
4.5.
is 6.5. James is 6.5.
Who James? He's James. Yeah,
He's James,
6.5. 6.
6 is it?
And then we have to
what
move
did-
around.
Do Perisic for James? And just make the Justin guy a 4 point something.
No, when we move Perisic to Justin, will have enough. To James, will have enough money.
How that 6, right?
Yeah, but we have one right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll have enough money actually.
Then we can remove. We can move Neto, make him a 5.5. Oh,
Neto is a 5.5.
we can make him a 6.
No, you have a 0.5, dude.
Yeah, we have 0.5. We can just upgrade somebody.
Or you can
We'll
just
see.
keep the 0.5 for future purchase.
I mean, yeah, we could.
Could do that.
Because all of these guys are starters, right?
Yeah, all of them are starters.
If you want to upgrade Raya, then if you wanted to come back to goalkeeper, you can get a 5. But I don't know. Yeah, Kramer saying keep 0.5 for game week 2 or 3. So I don't know if there is a great 5 option.
Guys, the lack of Man City attack is a little bit scary here. But I mean, is the option to?
But the problem is Pep Roulette, dude. Like, what do you do with Pep Roulette?
Yeah, that's my only issue with having them. Because last season also I persisted with Grealish for a while, but never Or did he play much? So
I
that's
think there's
my
enough
only worry.
provision to swap out for City players in the future if needed.
Hmm.
Yeah, is there a better option at 5 for goalkeeper, you think? Otherwise, we can keep the 0.5.
De Gea
5 million.
or
Yeah,
Mendy?
dude, here's a good shout, dude.
That's actually a good shout.
Mendy? Mendy or De Gea?
Mendy is 5 million.
And he's 5, then you
Yeah.
should just take him with eyes
I mean, I have
closed.
no Chelsea assets.
But then you'll have two
Same,
Chelsea
same.
defense, if you're okay with that.
I still don't know how the defense is this season. I don't know who is going to turn up what. Um, but I would still say Mendy is a decent keeper to keep.
Mm, I think Mendy does make sense. Mendy and Ward dovetailing with the 5 million does make sense.
But are we sure we want to go with James and Mendy? Because if Chelsea concede, both of them miss out on their clean sheets.
Yeah. Oh, we have. We
But that'll be the
get rid of.
same with
No,
James
just
and
get Perisic back in, dude.
because we know for sure he's also going to start, right?
Yeah, Perisic is going to start. He's going to play higher up the pitch. It's a Conte system. Like he's going to get goals and assists. So, and
And do we know if
I mean, just think
James?
of who these James is crossing into Raheem Sterling. Perisic is crossing it into Son and Kane. I think there's a no-brainer there. So that gives us another 0.5 to play with, right?
Yeah,
Ooh, 5.5. We have too many 5.5s and 5s, right, for my liking. So we need to upgrade one of those boys, Bailey or Neto.
it's a pretty Neto. Let me see who we can at 6.
We can get Martinelli in.
Martinelli, yeah,
Yeah.
or Ziyech.
No, Ziyech is on his way out, so he's not going to come through.
Oh.
Martinelli is the
What
player, I
about
think.
Bruno Ramirez?
He's a central defensive midfielder. I don't know why they put him up so 6 million.
But he scored a lot last season, no? Towards the end of the last season.
I mean, he was like bombing forward a little bit, but he's not your bankable. What do you call it? Yeah. So deadline's in 20 minutes, as Cosmo said it. So
Yeah, we need to figure out our team quickly.
I think this is the team. The lack of Man City forwards is a little jarring. And once we replace Kane next week for Haaland, that really throws. But then you could also swap out. I think Sterling. What are Chelsea's opening 6? They have Everton tomorrow. Who do they play after Everton?
Everton, Tottenham,
Oh,
Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton.
Lingard, I don't think so. Dude.
Lingard is
For
actually a
sure.
good option, dude. He's going. I mean, he's kind of like Forest's biggest
But do
attacking
you
threat.
think he's going to show up?
I think he
mean,
will.
It's
So-
a gamble.
An experiment you take, if you take now, and then his price rises the minute he starts scoring, or you buy him when he's scoring, then I don't know.
How much is he though? Let me check.
Jesse
Six.
is. Yeah, okay. Good shout. Maybe
For who?
for Martinelli. I think we swap Martinelli out for Lingard because whenever we have Arsenal cover.
Oh.
Yeah, we have Arsenal person.
No, but then we have two Nottingham Forest for no reason.
Yeah,
That is
then
also very true.
Promoted teams, guys.
What's happening with our man Ward Prowse?
What about him?
Oh yeah, I want to correct this. Yesterday, I called the Italian striker Scamacca. I still haven't got his name right. Scaramucci, and that's a completely different person. I take that back. Scaramucci is Anthony Scaramucci. He was part of the fucking cabinet in the U.S. government. Banging my head
Hell,
this morning. Hmm. I'm just like, wow, okay. Hey, WordPress is 6.5, bro. Their fixtures are dog shit.
Yeah, but he'll free kicks, dude.
Which Southampton will turn up? Once again, we don't know. So,
So we have a noob question here from Preetal. Is
okay.
Grealish the next Beckham, or is he just cute and not such a good player?
he's actually bend it like Beckham, which I mean Keira Knightley.
Yeah, he's Kieran Knightley.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
Bend It Like Beckham is Jack Grealish's origin story.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right, 15
so
minutes.
15 minutes.
And then I
15,
have to
20.
figure out my
Oh,
15,
you
no?
want 5 minutes to figure out your noise?
I
No,
need
you
to
Noise
also
figure.
have
ratio?
to
No,
like
it's
debate
10:45.
on captain and all.
It's
Yeah, I
10:45.
know. Uh,
Yeah, and I'm simultaneously figuring out my team as well.
Okay, then quick, make this. This is the last pick, right? You just make this pick.
Yeah, make this pick. Who am I picking? Let the audience decide this last pick.
Akshay is true influencer. He knows how to engage his fans.
What
Yeah.
Prowse is the famous Southampton.
So you don't know what he does.
Okay, so let me pull up 6 pointers. 6 million.
He's saying go Odegaard only. So,
But Odegaard 6.5. We don't have that money.
We'll have to drop Mendy down if we need it. But we don't need Odegaard. We don't. I mean,
Is Pulisic going to start?
the LeBron James of football. I don't know, dude. I'm not quite sure.
yeah, I'm not sure.
What about Rodrigo at Leeds? But we don't know which
I
league
would,
he's
I
from.
would like. I think Leeds are a commodity. I would not look at until I see a sustained run of form, because they're just
Georgino,
way too much of a gamble. A West Ham player. I think. Do you want to try Ben Rama? Because I think Ben Rama is 6
Jack
million.
Harrison is saying.
But we already have a West Ham, right?
Jack Harrison is what? Which team?
Leeds.
From Leeds.
Oh no, I don't trust Leeds.
Ben Rama is a 6 million there. I see him.
Yeah. Benrahma's a good option.
I actually feel like the Neto is better than most of the 6 millions.
Man, I think I'm having you know what I'm getting scared, like genuinely getting scared,
What?
that I'm going to miss out on the Bowen train yet again, uh, after what happened last year. Dude,
Oh,
if I
man.
ever meet
Don't remind
Jared
me.
Bowen, I am going to be so upset.
Dude, just put Neto and keep the 0.5 for another game.
Yeah, yeah,
Because Neto is genuinely better than most of the 6 million fellows.
that's also true. Neto is
Okay.
going to is the sure shot
So this
starter
is
in
our
that
final
game.
team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, captain, you have to decide basically.
Yeah. So make transfers.
Mm.
Oh, man. 13 minutes left. Okay, so Mendy, Cancelo, Perisic, Trent, and are we going 5 at the back or 4?
4, right? I mean, do you want to go 5? My good sir,
Oh, I
why is
thought
Kane
I
on the
did.
bench?
Yeah, doing it.
So what? Cancelo, TA, Justin, Perisic, Salah, Sterling, Bailey, Andreas.
Neto will play that position. And
Oh.
I'd say keep Andreas as first.
Yeah, that's what I
Who has
got.
the better? Yeah, that's it.
Sana captain, Kane vice captain. Save your team. Any changes that we want to do?
No, I think that should be it. Salah against
Just
Fulham.
actually, I wanted to point out: do we want to get
Hmm.
Luis Diaz in?
For 8 million
Yeah, instead of
in
Sterling.
Sterling, that makes no sense. We already have two Liverpool assets that are in there. I would bank Sterling against Everton than I would because I think Sterling at Everton has a higher chance of bonus points than Luis Diaz at Fulham. I'm not saying he's not going to get those points. I'm not saying, but I think Salah is probably going to take the BPS at Fulham.
Yeah,
That's actually good. This is a very competent team. I'm proud of us. Good job, guys.
yeah.
Eh,
So far, so good.
Are either of you watching the game tonight?
I don't think so.
The curtain raiser.
It's at 12:30.
I will turn it on as I sleep. And if I stay awake, I'll stay awake. If not, I will go to sleep.
But how many? What do you think? How many points would this team get?
Uh, you can actually check that through the fantasy football fix app.
Football fix, yeah. But that's not very accurate.
I mean, it gives you a ballpark big figure. I wouldn't say it's the most accurate, but
But
um,
I think about 60, 65 points.
yeah, I think I mean you would hope for like let's run through the fixtures, right? You would hope for clean sheets. Ooh, the back four. I think what
Lewis?
Brentford at home possibly is one where Leicester could hope to keep a clean sheet. I think Trent keeps a clean sheet at Fulham, unless Mitrovic decides that he is now a Premier League striker. So I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah,
Um,
that's not gonna work out in his favor for
yeah,
sure.
so Mendy I think is possible. Mendy is a good option to bank on for a
Clean
clean
sheet.
sheet. So let's take on an average. Let's assume that um, so Cancelo concedes at West Ham. Perisic concedes one against Southampton, and so it's 6 plus 2 4 plus another 6 12 plus another 6 18. 18 points on the back five, and I think with you could on an average about 60 to 65 points throughout the entire team is what it would be a good weekend.
Yeah. And if
But once
Salah scores
again,
in numbers,
hmm,
then then it might go up a little bit more.
now people are joining in as last minute panic sets in. So whoever's in the comments, who was in the stream, please ask us questions. We are here for another 8 minutes. Then we will go back to living our lives, which is not very entertaining. So tell,
Hey,
tell us
don't
fun things. Don't hate. What lives? Captain
Captain
Trent.
Trent,
Ooh, that's a bold shout. This
game
is like
changer.
this is my Aspie captain all over again. I feel like it's some 6 years later.
Yeah, I've actually done James captain and it worked out for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And James is a great. I remember I was I'd gone to watch the Batman in London, and then I captained Reece James that day. And I remember coming out of the theater thoroughly pissed off. And then I saw the FPL points. I was like, "Whoa, dude, this is." Reece James got 28 points because of made him captain.
Yeah, that's a game I think where he scored 2 goals and a clean sheet or something.
Yeah,
Hmm.
brace. Yeah.
Yeah, and there have been games where people have captained him and he's got subbed off or something.
Yeah,
So it
that's
can
the
go
thing.
either way. It can go either way.
It can go either way.
But I think with Trent, if you captain him, there are no chances
I
of
mean,
him getting subbed
last
off.
last to last season, actually, a lot of people were captaining Trent and getting decent points. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, because of clean
Trent's a
sheets,
shout,
right?
guys.
Sorry.
Trent's a good shout.
They'll decide what's at stake.
What's at stake? We don't know yet. We still,
We'll figure that as and when
yeah,
as and when
whatever
decisions
he's,
are made.
what's available to us is what I would like say. How about the rewards? Uh, okay, 5 minutes. Any questions? Akshay, do you want to pull up your team? And if you have, because you asked me if you want to make any changes. So let's look at Akshay's team.
Okay, just give me a quick second. I'm gonna log out and log in. I've gone heavy on. Let's see.
Oh, you've gone what? Five at the back, 5-3-2.
Not too sure yet what to do.
I would not go with the five you've gone at the back because none of them are like
Yeah, that's my only.
guaranteed.
That's the only
Yeah,
worry.
guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But Cash, Matty Cash, I'm sure will. He's
I
been.
mean, even
I'd
last year
swap.
he was like Matty Cash, but he didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Then I have to relook at my whole team because I'm not sure if I want to go double Kane and Son.
You don't want to go double Kane and Son?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to
No,
do
that's
that.
what. If you remove Sun like how he did, then you spread a lot of the risk. If you don't, then
Yeah,
it
that
would
is
actually make
true.
more sense to go Sun and Haaland if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, that he's not wrong.
But that's the same. My back five will remain the same if I do that.
Yeah, it will, it will. But I'm saying that risk of if Tottenham don't fire at all, then you're screwed.
Yeah, you're right. How about KDB as an option instead of Sun? We've not even talked about it at all. Thoughts on that?
KDB not right now. Like I wouldn't go KDB right now though.
But they added Susu, however you pronounce his name.
Akshay,
There
4 minutes
goes
left
Shushola.
only 4 minutes left.
4 minutes. Akshay,
And
I would like, dude, go back. I'll tell you what. Go back to your back five. Let's gut this team.
sorry.
Let's gut the team. Let's go back to what we were discussing earlier in the evening, which was the
Yeah,
five at the
KDB
back.
after starts firing is good.
The
Advice,
same?
Graham.
Yeah, let's go Trent, Robertson, and Cancelo, James, and Perisic.
What? Okay, let me do quickly. Trent Robertson, double up.
Yeah, double up.
Trent
Like
Robertson.
go heavy. James,
Oh, you're going
Cancelo,
full
And
firing on.
Perisic.
Do I want to do that though?
Yeah, you should. I'm surprised you don't have Perisic. He's going to like these are the most attacking players. Okay. In midfield, you're going Salah, Martinelli, and Bailey.
Instead of?
Uh, um, did you get rid of them?
Yeah.
And
who
then
else?
put Lavia in place of Neto.
Who's Lavia?
He's just some
You're
4.5
really
player.
running down the clock, dude. You
Yeah.
have like 1 minute left or something.
And then go Haaland and Jesus.
And Kane? No Kane?
Get rid of Kane. Go Haaland. Oh, actually, you know what? Stick with Kane. Let's keep Kane now, and you can swap him out for later.
I have
That's your team. Go
1.5.
five. Yeah,
I have
fast, dude. You
1.5
need like
now.
no. There's
No.
no time. You need to set the team.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
For a
save
yeah.
it.
minute, save,
Confirm
confirm.
transfers.
Pick team.
That
Just make
done?
captain,
That's
vice
done.
captain.
It's
It's
done.
done. I think. Yeah, it's done. I think you're just in time because
You're just in time. Oof.
Is it done? Is it done? Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
think
it's
you're
done.
done. Just refresh the
Yeah, it's
page, and
done.
that's the. It's done. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, we made it.
I don't know why we made that.
Yeah, like a last minute. What an exciting
Exciting
end to,
fish, like
That was
some
good.
effort.
yeah.
Good end to the episode.
What an exciting end to the episode. Dear God.
And we're done.
Yeah, it's done.
Deadline has
That's
yeah,
deadline
there we
over.
go.
Deadline done.
Who do you have as your captain? Salah, is it?
Game of
Yeah, I mean, I have Salah.
Thrones.
I think everyone has Salah.
No, I made a last minute change. I think it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass.
I think so too.
No, I can't. Ah,
I've gone with Kane. Oh, it's not sorry, with Son as a last minute cap. Okay, I think that's it. That's us on the stream.
yes, sir.
We should end it there. This feels like Mission Impossible FPL edition. It felt like it. It definitely felt like it.
Akshay is the Tom Cruise of FPL.
Yeah. I'm about to Photoshop his face on all the Mission Impossible posters.
Do it.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, now there's literally nothing anybody can do about FPL till the next
Yeah.
game.
for the next
Well, it's
for the
done.
next
It's
half
done.
an hour, we're just like twiddling our thumbs. And on Monday, we'll probably do like a
I think it's at 12:30, dude. The game.
Yeah,
no,
but they do
the deadline's an hour and a half before, so you won't see team sheets for the next half an hour.
Yeah.
Or basically
Oh.
until FPL Rockstar gets his updates by 11:15, or rather by 15 minutes before the team sheets come out.
He probably will.
But it's Crystal Palace Arsenal, dude. It's such a boring game.
Dude, it's a very exciting
It'll actually
game.
be an
Like
exciting game.
it's a really exciting game because Palace is like it's the first game of the season opener. It's going to be loud. It's going to be fun.
Are you
I
gonna
mean,
stay
what's
up?
there, bro? What's there? You just put the TV on and you sit and you sleep. And if it's exciting, you'll stay up. If it's not, you'll fall asleep.
Very true. Very true.
You stay up till 12:30, no? That is
Okay.
really
You watch something exciting. I hear Sandman is good on Netflix, so everyone's been raving about it.
Manifest.
I really need to finish Ted Lasso, dude. I keep pushing it.
I haven't finished it. I finished in like the first season in
I
a
will-
weekend, and the second season I finished in a day, I think.
I am still on season 1, dude.
Where do you watch it?
It's on Apple TV.
Oh, I don't have Apple TV.
No, I'll give you my login details, no problem.
Please do that. Please.
I will search. I will do it. I will give you the Apple TVs. I want to see Arsenal. They look so smooth. Yeah, Cosmo is indeed right. Arsenal do look quite smooth.
Dude, they're like the youngest team, I feel, dude. Like almost everyone's below 25, 26.
Yeah, they're like very. Oh, you know what? You should actually watch. You should watch All or Nothing. It's on net. And by the time the game starts, you'll be ready for it. You
Some
can.
brand, no?
With Arsenal, you
brand.
know it's nothing. So
Yeah, but it's really funny. Like I
sorry
actually
for
recommend it.
spoilers.
Monday, I think we'll be back again on Monday, right? For the debrief. When is the City game? City games on Sunday or Monday?
Monday.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, right? So Monday night we'll be back after a horrible day. So we'll have an Arsenal fan on this time, who I have to speak
Yeah.
to. But yeah, yeah. We have like an
I won't
we
be
have a
free for
guy.
that. Yeah.
We have a guy who pimps Arsenal players, Arsenal fans out to us. He pimped out one more. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I won't be free for
Maybe we
that.
should get Kramer on and ask him.
Yeah, dude. Kramer, do you know any Spurs fans? I want a Spurs fan.
Kramer's a Chelsea fan. So.
I know, which is why like I feel like I've asked him the most haram thing in the world, but like asking a Chelsea fan about if they know
No,
Spurs
actually, Spurs Arsenal have the most like Chelsea Spurs.
fans. But
not-
even Chelsea Spurs like don't like each other at all. Nobody likes Spurs. It's just a thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny that they don't
Yeah,
win
well-
shit.
Wasn't one of your friends a Spurs fan, or was that Sid's friend?
Not one of my friends. I have
Even
I have
though-
a soft spot for Spurs because they're always getting shat on. But funnily enough, the
ESPN
only
I
I mean,
think I
it's kind of
Spurs fan.
insane that being a United supporter for the last 20 years, and I still haven't seen them live, and I've seen Spurs play live. That's kind of weird.
So ESPN has rated the kits, top 10 kits for the home kit and away kit.
I like the United.
United's
show
ranked
you.
number 1.
The United
Show
home kit
us
is quite nice.
this list.
Sorry?
Show us this list. No, dude, on the share screen, dude.
How do I share this now? Search for it and all, dude. Wait.
It's been a while. I think on 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Akshay.
Really good. Let me see.
Let's see. No, you'll find it.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm getting it.
Also, the Athletic did a very funny. Let me see if I can find it.
So we have Wolves at number 10, 20.
I mean, it looks like the same kit. Let's do the
Leicester.
top. I mean, the cat's out of the bag. We know the first team is probably like United. So let's go see who are 2 to 10.
Okay, so United's number 1.
Mhm.
We have City at number 2. That's the away and that's the home kit. It's better than their last season's away kit. For sure. Last season's away kit didn't even have the club badge on it. Or was that the third kit,
really?
if I'm not wrong? Yeah. I think the third kit didn't have a badge on it, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, so number 3 is Arsenal.
I actually like the
four.
Arsenal kit a lot.
It's very similar to the United kit, if I'm being honest here.
The Arsenal kit is quite nice.
They're not trying to do
see-
anything different. They kept it simple and stuff.
Yeah,
Like-
you see this thing here, the detail on the collar?
Yeah, yeah.
United have
Very
a
subtle, nice
similar
detail.
one. Yeah. So United also have a nice one here. See this detail. This is like a throwback to the olden day kit for United
Oh.
and Arsenal. This is Crystal Palace in number 4. And Chelsea at number 5.
I'm surprised. I've always thought we have the worst kits ever.
And the number
I like
3,
the-
you know.
That three is very ugly, and I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's just the sponsorship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
And then you have
But isn't three like one of
West
the most
Ham.
hated wireless services in the UK?
actually in the UK every wireless service is hated because they
Isn't it?
constantly
Isn't
hold.
it popular in Australia as well?
Sorry,
Isn't
It's
the three
popular in
popular in
Australia.
Australia?
no idea.
I,
I know there's this
I think
three
I think they
O2
were
and
I think they were the
Vodafone.
sponsor for the Australian cricket team for a while. Shirt sponsor,
Oh,
if I'm not wrong.
this television is haunted for sure. There's no other explanation.
Then we have
Just
Liverpool at 7, Everton at 8,
Mhm.
Southampton at 9,
Mm,
and Bournemouth at 10 to finish your top 10.
interesting. Very
11 is
interesting.
Luton. Look at the Nottingham Forest one. It's just like
I quite like
nothing.
it.
No,
I like it. It's not like
it's good. Yeah, they have nothing. It's
quite.
really good and just
Yeah.
plain and simple.
I recently saw a video where I think somebody was like, if it makes no sense to wear branded clothes if the brand is not displayed on them, and I couldn't disagree any like more because that's just insane. That's I. So when kids like that come out, I quite like it.
like
And
what
then you have
branded clothes?
Brighton at
Like
12.
when people wear Gucci and it's like plastered across their forehead, like Gucci, Gucci.
I can't handle that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just it's a
and
bit
then
much.
there's an advertisement board, right?
Yeah, at that basically at that point, bumming.
Yeah.
It's just
Then you
and the
have
guys who own those really big belts where the logo is in the belt. And it's
it's just a better way of putting it and calling them a show off, basically.
yeah,
No
kind of.
offense
Well,
to any
listen, the
of
thing is,
our
yeah, no offense
listeners
to like
that,
the three people who are watching this, but I mean, if you were
or
to like
anybody
say,
who's hearing this on audio, if you're planning to put this on audio.
no, this is not up on audio, dude.
Okay.
If
Forest
I
doesn't
don't
have shirt sponsor. Yeah, they do. Yeah, actually, it's weird they don't.
But it's good that they don't.
Yeah, it's good.
Speaking of not having shirt sponsors, United's team your contract is ending in 2026. They've decided not to renew.
26.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a
you
long way to
guys
go.
have Van de Beek, dude. So he's the
Like,
real team viewer. So
So that's, yeah.
I miss the capitalistic days of Ed Woodward where they would put United players into commercials and none of them could act. Like I remember when
you
X-Men
should do that
Apocalypse came.
Ronaldo noodle ad. It's hilarious, dude.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I just for me, I cannot get past Rooney's
Man,
Rooney kicking a ball at Apocalypse from X-Men. And Rooney, they put him in a fighter pilot for Independence Day too, which and he can't act. It's so bad. It's like Independence Day 2 itself is such a terrible film. Tushar and I were attached to it because we saw it in theater. I think we fell asleep.
he
So,
fell asleep
yes.
just
So,
before we watch Ed Sheeran.
no, no, no. I think we're confusing two separate holidays, my friend.
Oh,
Ed Sheeran was Bombay, no?
Yeah,
I mean
no,
Independence Day
this
was
was
long.
yeah.
Oh.
No, but this was when
But that was a different trip because Ed Sheeran trip I was with y'all,
yeah,
no?
he actually was around. So the trip that we're
Yeah.
talking about, the two we're talking about was the one we went to Colaba with uh, to go get to Imbis,
Oh, correct.
where we got this one her brinjal salad.
Interesting.
Wow.
Man, the biggest thing I miss about Rooney is like those early days of Twitter where he's sending messages like as if he's
Oh yeah, no.
yeah.
So there's a really funny thing. Okay, someone years ago
This
I saw
Piers
this.
Morgan says something and he's like, "Shut up, you egg."
Yeah, not just that. So there was on Tinder like a few years ago. There was this girl and her name was Rio, and this guy matched with her. And then he sent her a message saying, "Hey Rio, do you need picking up in the morning, pal?"
No, but he also sent it on Twitter, dude.
Yeah.
He sent it
No,
on
every he said
Rio
on
mate.
Twitter, so,
Pick me up
and
in the
that's what the
morning.
Tinder joke came from, right? Like, so people were like,
Oh,
"Oh, we're tripping on." And then when Whitney Houston died, he was like, "Whitney Houston is dead. Can't believe it. I want to run to you at." And then and when United won 19, when they won the 19th Premier League title, he got the 19 like waxed on his chest for some reason. Oh man, Rooney was.
strange man sometimes.
I miss like Rooney then telling, pinging Alan Smith, I think, and saying, "Hey Alan, it's me, Waza." He's like, "It's me." Reply.
Yeah. Like I think at that time, everybody, including celebs, didn't really know how to use Twitter yet. So they were just
I know. I
like,
think it was a lot less sanitized, but even now Twitter is like I mean
dude,
it was just
especially
now it's just a cesspool.
football Twitter is worth
Every
it now for yeah, dude.
every day I think of deleting this app. Every single day I
But
turn on
why?
Twitter and then because it's just filled with it is like the cesspool of the worst people in the world. Especially like football Twitter. Football Twitter is the worst. Football Twitter is like mm, a ratio,
Everyone's getting ratioed and like, haha.
Hmm.
ratio. Haha. You-
That's mainly it. Yeah.
Now it's filled with football Twitter fans and it's filled with Andrew Tate fans, and I can't tell which is worse.
Football Twitter is still worse, dude.
Cobra Tate. Uh,
Because they were showing that who receives the most amount of online abuse on
I think
Twitter.
it's Harry Maguire, right?
Yeah, Harry
Yeah,
Maguire
Harry
is
Maguire.
third actually, but Ronaldo and Messi are first.
No, because if you notice, like let's say there's an announcement saying, "Oh, United unveil new sponsor kit," and below that there'll be like this pre-written tweet about, "Oh, I wanted a bottle of water. I got stuck in the desert. I couldn't see anybody. Then a man came by. His name was Lionel Messi, and he gave me a bottle of water. That's when I knew he was a true bottler." I was like, "Wow,
What?
Yeah, and then
Wow.
every time you put a Ronaldo, all Messi fans will come. Every time you put a Messi thing, all Ronaldo fans will come. So those two guys will always receive all the hate.
like
But Maguire
there's a cult."
is sad, dude. There's too much scapegoating on Maguire.
But he's not
Like,
a bad defender, not by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that he's when he makes those mistakes, he makes very stupid mistakes, like very prominent stupid mistakes, which is why people shit on him the way they do.
yeah, I mean, TikTok just took off on that Maguire, like Harry Maguire or whatever that reel is there, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know
Oh,
My 10-year-old
what
nephew
TikTok
also
brought back?
hates on Maguire in a joking way.
Yeah, it's kind of
really?
Imagine
tough.
if he knows Maguire is being, you know, hated online and his kid's been
Like
taken.
it's yeah. So like it's considered
Yeah.
almost what do you call like it's almost in season to criticize Harry Maguire because everyone
Hmm.
hates on him, so it's fashionable to hate on him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like the one thing that TikTok brought back was the old FIFA 2004 song called "Jerk It Out." There's a dude in the car playing it on that thing that goes and he goes "Ta, ta, 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 let's go," and then it pops up and I'm like,
Oh
"Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Came
yeah,
on Reels also like some
yeah, yeah, yeah."
2 weeks later, like everything
That's a
else.
FIFA 04 song, right? So it's like I met a
Flashback.
kid the other. I met a kid in the gym yesterday. He keeps wearing Arsenal tops. I'm like, wait, how old are you? He says, I'm 15 years old. So then I do the math. He's like, I'm turning 16 this year. You were born in 2006.
Oh,
And
yeah.
What? Oh
and like my brain just went,
my gosh. We're old.
Why would you be an Arsenal fan if you were born in 2006?
hey, no, it's because of his father. That's the question I asked him. I'm like, he's like, no, my dad's a big Arsenal fan. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, 2006, Akshay and I were exchanging FIFA CDs, dude. I had Akshay's FIFA 05, I think, at the time.
Yeah, probably. I remember that.
Yeah. Like,
This was
dude, oh
when
my
we were
god.
in
Tuitions.
seventh,
No, ninth
no,
or 10th.
ninth or 10th.
2006, we graduated 10th. We were in
No,
10th grade.
2007 we graduated 10th.
Yeah, but '06 we were in 10th, right? So
Yeah.
we're giving our age away a little bit. But yeah, I have officially met a kid that's born in 2006. I cannot believe how old I am, dude. Wow.
Dude, that kid's gonna be in college in 2 years. Yeah, now we're just like, this is, dude, we feel old stream.
Wow, dude. In 2 years, I don't even know if he'll be married. Oh, we're all unmarried people, so
Not
except Akshay,
everyone.
of course. Yeah.
Not,
Mm.
Yeah,
not is,
two out of four of us are married.
One has a child, so it's just like
yeah, he's on the next step.
yeah. Me and those are very much on the lower rungs of this.
Yeah, dude. We just, oh well. I don't know why we're doing this on live stream, but
I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Most of Maguire's mistakes happen when United midfield runs ahead and leaves the space open.
He's
Well,
not wrong. He's not wrong at all.
Fred will
Look,
show
Alvo.
and just run, and then on a counter he'll get screwed.
That's true.
So yeah,
I think Fred's playing a deep lying six at the moment. So I think he's playing the position that Frankie de Jong is supposed to be playing. But Frankie de Jong is playing centre back at Barcelona. Damn, dude, that kid is actually born in 2006. I'm going to stop talking. We should probably end the stream.
TMI.
I'm having an existential crisis on stream.
it's okay. It's okay. There's only like 2 people watching.
Are Cosmo and you the 2 people?
Huh?
No, Preetha's on it. She's saying too much TMI.
Kramer's
Yeah,
like,
man,
this is
Kim.
definitely a football stream, man. If you watch Ted Lasso, football is life, and we're talking
Yeah,
about life.
life.
LHS
I mean,
equals
what-
You should do a Ted Lasso episode
What do you
Ted
mean?
Lasso reaction episode.
on your the other 2, please.
Oh,
On the 2
2
place
please.
pod? Oh, yeah. Maybe, yeah, one day. Hopefully, we'll jump into it. I like how Ted Lasso just started off as like a YouTube skit, or was it an SNL skit, and then just became its whole thing.
Preetha's like, if you're talking about trauma, you should talk about ours 2 Gs.
Tell us about your trauma. Let's make it that kind of stream.
Yeah, this is that kind of stream, late night live. Whoever's coming for FPL is just gone. Like, I mean, now there's no point. The proverbial
They would
horse
have
is
gone anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so done and dusted for today.
Let's see if any early news breaking.
Breaking news.
Let's go. That's gonna be stuck in night.
Who's the guy you follow? What's his name?
Who?
Oh, breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Sport report that La Liga reject Barcelona's attempt at registering all the players they have signed. Barcelona must activate Palanca 4 and sell players to meet with criteria. Depay and De Jong are the ones they want to sell. Barcelona still need to lower their salary mass to La Liga to accept the registration of their players. As of now, they cannot get the players signed up for the season. The aim now is to have the majority of them ready for the start of La Liga, which is
So
next
much
week.
trouble.
Let this be mentioned. It has been stated on a few occasions that Barcelona have taken into account that they might not have everyone registered by the start of the season. They will, however, need for everyone to be registered by September 1st. It's kind of nuts, right? I was watching the overlap debate and on how Derby basically almost got put out of existence for owing 40 million, and then Barcelona just like running free with 1.5 billion in debt.
Would it be fair to say that Arsenal don't need any more levers? They need levers, like players to leave levers.
Jesse Marsh gives me Ted Lasso. I think that's unfair on Jesse Marsh, dude. He's just American, that's all. And he
Hey,
played like
didn't
soccer, dude. Like he
Leipzig get
played.
a American owner?
They're owned by the Red Bull team, aren't they?
No, sorry, American manager. Did they get an American manager?
That's Jesse Marsh was the American manager.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Hmm.
I thought it was somebody else.
Hmm.
Yeah, even on Reddit, it's breaking that even if club Barcelona raise more funds, they have
They
to
have to
raise
sell.
it to stay in the league. Okay,
Yeah.
for FFP.
Hmm.
But to do also the other part of FFP is that they have to do it through player sales to register those players.
Hmm.
So they have to sell at least like so when Dembele and S Roberto renewals are in doubt, it seems.
Wow. Sergio Roberto, huh?
Like how does Lewandowski now sign up for a club like Barca without being like, hey bro, can you register me? Are you sure?
Rio Ferdinand's captain Salah.
Everyone's captain Salah except yours truly, because last minute he had a brain fart and went for Son.
Who?
Me.
Why?
I just saw Son against Southampton 2 years ago. He scored 4 goals, and I'm like, Southampton look out of sorts. It's at
Fair enough.
home. It's
Fair enough.
Spurs. Guys, why is this stream still going? We don't know. But anyway, the conversations are happening. So now nobody should get Barcelona players. So they leave Leo, Rafinha, and Kunde will all go out on loan just for fun. That'll be hilarious.
Oh
That'll
shit.
be hilarious. What
Leicester's
happened?
Ricardo Pereira is out for 6 months with a ruptured.
Oh, dude, that's just bad luck, dude. That's just horrible, horrible luck.
Oh
Did we
man,
put
just
Pereira?
now?
We didn't put Pereira, right?
No, we didn't. We didn't.
But just now?
Yeah, just now, 5 hours back
Oh
in training
man.
today.
Oh, that's so
Pereira,
unfortunate.
Pereira. What happened? Why are you laughing, Akshay?
Mohamed
At you.
Buya Toure missed his own wedding because Malmo FF wanted him to join the squad early.
How does
Yeah, we
that work,
missed
dude?
the.
Yeah, he's just like, we took the picture beforehand, so it looks
Hmm.
like I was there, but I wasn't. My brother had to represent me at the wedding. Wait, what? How can you not be at your wedding, dude?
Yeah, we didn't discuss the whole issue on the Napoli president.
What did he do now?
Didn't he make a statement that he's not going to sign any African players
African
AFCON.
players, yeah, because they are not Afghan.
if
Oh,
they
God, okay.
if they go for Afcon?
I don't want like De Laurentiis, no, is the owner of
Yeah,
Napoli.
but the
Yeah.
thing is, FIFA clarified that
Crazy.
he can't put that in a contract.
Yeah,
It's not
Yeah,
a
you
legal
can't. You
binding
can't.
contract yet if he
Yeah.
puts in it.
what an ass.
Just making a whole big drama about it for no reason.
Cosmo says he changed captain from Trent to Salah in last minute. I mean, that's a good captaincy
Good.
choice, dude. I am
Nobody's
playing
feeling
fast
bad
and
now.
loose with FPL this year, but it's okay. I am just going to play fast and loose with it.
Hmm.
DC
DC
United have
United,
signed
yeah,
signed Christian Benteke from
Benteke.
Palace.
Who?
Benteke has gone to DC United.
Oh, with the Rune man.
Yeah, the Rune man.
How will they buy Bernardo Silva, dude, if they don't have money? Like, that makes no sense.
And I think Bernardo Silva,
Even just did a conference where he says he wants Bernardo to stay, but the Barcelona pull is strong and Barcelona want him. What will happen in the end? He has to leave. It's because football is like this, and I won't be a person to stop the desires of people. Some shit.
oh, wow.
But how do they don't have money, dude? Barcelona are killing. I don't know how many more levers will they activate.
I don't know, dude. It's just like
So do
call
you,
an ambulance, but not for
fun
me
fact over
kind of
here,
situation.
guys.
Mm.
Justin, Jesus is the most owned player this season, this game week, at 76.9% ownership.
Wow.
Yeah. And so let's see how that goes.
Jesus. No one captained him this week, right?
I don't think so.
Everton have reached an agreement with Lille for Amadou Onana for
What's
36
his
million.
name?
Amadou Onana.
What's his
Oh, no,
name?
no, 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 no.
Oh god, I'm going for that stupid song.
Mm.
That's a decent
Was, was,
signing.
Ab- was Abhin about to say that as well?
What?
Sing the song.
Yeah, I've been singing it all evening.
Brendan Rodgers has confirmed that Johnny Evans will be the new club captain.
Uh,
Instead of
Casper.
Casper Michael.
Yeah. How did Michael go to like where did he went? Nice or something?
Lil, no? Or
Lille.
Nice?
Lille. Yeah.
Nice.
guys, have you heard of this Twitch streamer called I Show Speed?
No way.
This 17-year-old kid who's a big Ronaldo fan. And he released a song called Sui.
Oh, yeah, I had heard about this.
Yeah.
You were telling me about it.
He keeps calling him Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the guy who keeps mispronouncing people's like players'
You were
names.
telling me about it when
Yeah.
the other day.
Like he'll call Benzema Benjamin. So shit like that.
The American kid, right?
The American kid, yeah. He almost burnt his house down. Mad dude. On stream. He burnt his house down on stream.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
crazy
what did
guy.
he
It'll
do?
happen. He was trying to cut a cake and the like he got those big, I don't know
Hey,
what candles
Cavani
that.
is going to play for Boca Juniors.
I know. That was always the plan.
All right, lineups are out.
Hmm.
We have Jesus playing Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Xhaka, Partey, Zinchenko, Gabriel, White, Saliba, and Ramsdale.
I don't know if
And
the
for
Madison train is a train. Sorry, go ahead.
Wait,
and for
Jesus is starting? He's not starting?
he's starting, no?
Oh, I didn't hear.
And for Crystal Palace, we have Gaeta, Klein, Guehi, Anderson, Mitchell, Schlupp, Doucouré, Eze, Zaha, Edward, and Ayu.
It's going to be interesting. Oh, Maxwell Cornet just joined West Ham for 17.5 million. Oh, that's kind of insane.
From?
From
From
West Ham.
Burnley.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he was a Burnley, you're right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a signing
The
and a
Swiss
half.
kid, right? Isn't he Swiss?
I think he's Swiss, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's French, is what I thought. Maxwell Cornet.
smooth like cheese.
Maxwell Cornet. Oh, never mind. We both are wrong. He's Ivory Coast.
Oh, damn.
Are Ivory Coast in the World Cup? Finals?
I don't think so.
I'm not quite sure. No, I think Nigeria aren't there because Nigeria got knocked out by Ghana. I'm not sure about the Ivory Coast.
Oh.
No Ivory Coast.
I don't think they made it. No.
Israel made it?
It's this weird like groups that they've got going. Can't believe I missed out on Zinchenko, says Cosmo. It's okay, dude.
Yeah,
Like
that's fine. I don't think that's a big.
big miss. It's not like if you've seen Zinchenko play against Dan James, you don't have to be worried about it. Like Dan James has roasted Zinchenko more times than I can count. So you cannot play pace well. And I have Arsenal fourth this season, but I'm very skeptical about how they'll handle Europa. Like one injury to Jesus, and I don't want to wish injury upon anyone.
Yeah, who's their backup? Pepe?
Enketia.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, boys, I think it's time to end the stream.
Someone on Instagram asked me, "What do you think of Madrid not buying a backup striker for Benzema?"
What really?
They don't have a backup.
I mean, they'll probably play Vinicius there, if at all. Vinicius and Rodrigo will play as a striker. Who did they have last year? They had Jokic. No, Jovic. Jokic is the
Jovic.
basketball
Isn't he
player.
still with them?
Yeah. Let me see if he's
But
back there.
it goes into that Man City territory where like you don't have a proper striker, you're kind of screwed. If they get
I don't know what they're going to do. I feel though the next like Perez is going to reigns of Castamere, the football world at some point in the next 2 years. He's very pissed off after what happened with Mbappe.
no, I think he'll come, dude. Mbappe will come after 3 years. He'll come. Yeah, I mean, unless they're literally like no Mbappe, president of France or some shit, he'll come. Yes, that also might be a possibility.
Yeah, you never know in this one day and age. You never know.
And you know they
Okay.
made him like manager level, like he gets to pick signings and they asked him
Yeah,
to
he gets
approve.
to which is insane power to give to a 23, 24-year-old. But
So,
that
So
PSG
who says
I mean,
Mbappe would join at some point?
yeah. But imagine if Mbappe doesn't play well or if PSG don't play well, then we like Mbappe not fitting into Mbappe tactics. So, some shit. Alright. I guess we can call it now.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
call
call
it.
it a night before we continue on and on and on.
On and on and on and on and on. Okay, I'm clearly delirious. I'm going to sleep. All right,
All right,
boys.
guys. Good luck on FPL
Good luck.
this week.
See.
Catch you all
Hope the
soon.
boys play. Hope the boys play very well.
Yes.
Inshallah, the boys will play well.
Yeah. Safe.
See you. Bye.
Yeah. Good night.